Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seneca's Renaissance 13th Annual Senior Pinning Ceremony. I'm Mr. Glossner, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. You'll be hearing from some other speakers. You'll be treated to a presentation by the Seneca Singers. And of course, the most important thing tonight is this is all about family and the senior pinning. At this time, would everyone please rise as the Seneca High School Air Force Junior ROTC presents our colors. I'd like to invite the class of 2017 President, Elizabeth Hagmeyer, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. It's a great turnout, the largest turnout we've ever had. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for taking time to be here this evening. Approximately 180 families are here this evening. That says incredible amount of dedication that you parents and you seniors have to your family and to the family here at Seneca High School. You all received cups which have pins in it. It also has a Wawa coupon in there, so Mrs. McMichael and Ms. Mikowski asked me to thank Wawa Corporation for donating the coupon for a free tea or fruit drink, so enjoy. Normally I try to give some sort of witty repartee up here, but I couldn't come up with anything, so I figured I'd just say just a couple quick things from the heart. It was 4 years ago when my daughter stood up here, and now she's graduating college. To the parents, cherish tonight. They grow up so fast, and they go away to college, and they have their own lives. To the students, thank your parents every day for what they do for you, because they sacrifice, they work hard, and they try to give you the best life they can possibly give you. So tonight is a night where you should thank your parents for all that they have done for you. And each of you get an opportunity when we do the actual pinning ceremony to just say how proud you are of each other and how important you are in each other's life. To the seniors, you know, they talk about the Wizard of Oz and the yellow brick road. Well, this is your first step of the year down the green and gold road. It starts here tonight with senior pinning. In a few weeks, you'll have homecoming. Pretty soon, you'll have your senior trip, then your prom, and all of a sudden, June will come, and it will be time to graduate. But don't look ahead yet. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy what happens tonight. Enjoy what happens in your senior year in high school. It truly is one of the greatest years you will ever have, the opportunity you have to spend it still with your family before you go off on your own path, whether it be to college or to work or wherever it might be. Take time to reflect on all the things that have been given to you or all the things you've worked for so hard to get to the point where you are this evening. And just enjoy your families, because before you know it, you could be thousands of miles away and only see them twice a year. At this time, I would like to call up the principal of Seneca High School, Mr. Jeff Spector.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you here this evening. Before I begin, I'd like to just introduce a couple of special guests with us. We have a member of our Board of Education representing Woodland Township, but also here as a senior parent tonight is Cookie Eslow. Cookie, I don't know where you are, you're usually up here. Just raise your hand, she's over there. Thanks for joining us. And from our district office, our Director of Programs and Planning, Mr. Matt Webb, who's up here on stage. Tonight's celebration is sponsored by our Renaissance Club. Renaissance is a national organization that's goal is to add extra excitement for academics. Throughout the year, our Renaissance Club sponsors activities that honor students and recognize the efforts of teachers and parents. I'd like to thank the club and also its advisors, Casey McCasey and Marie McMichael, for tonight's program. Thanks, guys. They're here somewhere. I'd also ask you to just take a look at the program. I won't read all their names, but all the wonderful people, ROTC, the chorus, and the speakers that will be up here for participating in tonight's program. Thank you guys for all helping us out. Appreciate it very much. I do have a little speech, but I have, over the past 3 years, taken the opportunity at Senior Pinning. It's a wonderful time to kick off an event that I am very proud that we host here at Seneca High School, the only school in the Lenape Regional High School District and pretty much all of southern New Jersey that hosts a post-prom party, Prom House 110 Carranza. And so I've taken the opportunity during Senior Pinning, because it's a time when we have seniors and parents together before the prom and before your children come to you and say, I want to get a shore house, to tell you the story of how it came about and why we have it and why you should really encourage your child, and seniors why you should really go. About 4 years ago, a group of our seniors came to see me and they said, Mr. Spector, we don't like what happens after the prom. We want to share with you some of the things that we see that happen after the prom. And they were specifically talking about shore houses. That has kind of grown to the Poconos somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And they started sharing the story and they said, please help us. And so we came up with this idea of Prom House 110 Carranza. It's a post-prom party after the prom that goes from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is totally run by donations from our community. We don't fundraise for it. We ask for donations. We're not shy about it, and we're glad to have a partnership with Medford Ford. At least the last 3 years have given a car away each time at that event. And we've had about 80% attendance at that event. And it is a strong message of who we are as a community and who we are as a school that we can have such a successful event. So you will see an email from me sometime asking for donations, but more importantly, asking you to have your children come. When it comes time for them to ask you to sign for a shore house, say no and send them to Prom House 110 Carranza. It's a pretty fun time. We change it from year to year. We give out about $20,000 worth of prizes. So I really just want to take the opportunity to introduce you to that event. And seniors, we look forward to seeing you there. The intention of tonight's pinning ceremony is to have our parents and seniors publicly declare their love and support for one another. Parents will promise to guide their children and be role models, and our seniors will pledge to honor the trust and faith placed in them by their families. This public commitment offers us a chance to reconnect with loved ones in the midst of our hectic lives. What a great idea. I think most of us here tonight would say that we know we love and support one another, but sometimes it just needs to be said out loud and in public. To our seniors, in a few short months, your lives are going to change. Many of you will go off to school, and all of you will step on that path towards independence. As parents, teachers, and administrators, we hope that when you go away, you're ready to go. We hope we have given you the tools you need to navigate that path. So listen to your parents. Listen with an open heart and open mind to those who love you most. Hear in their words the message that they are really trying to send to you. It's their chance to say how much they love you and that they only want the best for you. At Seneca, we believe that high school works at its best when there's a special collaboration between students, parents, teachers, and administrators. There is no better example of that than tonight's senior pinning ceremony. So tonight, as we recognize the true meaning of family and celebrate its virtues, I hope you appreciate the great people who surround you. I know how much you are loved. I hope you know how much you are loved, even when it's not said out loud. Thanks, and have a great evening.
Every year, Mrs. McMichael and Ms. Mikowski invite a Seneca staff member to come up here to be our keynote speaker. For those of you that maybe had a senior last year, I kind of let the cat out of the bag last year about Miss Stapleford's retirement. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't have any bombshell announcements this year. I could make up stuff, but we won't go there. So at this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, and a fellow New York Yankees fan, Mr. Kirk Seeley.
Good evening, everybody. It's hard to follow up not being a bombshell and also being a Yankee fan out in this territory, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being an outstanding part of your students' life. Being here tonight, standing next to them, and sharing this moment with them speaks volume about what this young adult means to you. For those parents who cannot be here tonight, we know you want to be. We know that feeling you have when doing the right thing just feels a little unjust. Working an extra shift to pay the bills, staying late at work, or getting another child to a different activity or sport. We know you are doing everything you can, and we know that you're giving it your best. I'm honored this evening to have the chance to speak with the parents and the graduating members of the class of 2017. Tonight is a wonderful night. In a day and age of instant gratification, emotions and feelings being replaced by icons, ideas and thoughts being limited to just 140 characters, we are here tonight to celebrate in person the bond and relationship amongst our family that has led to our seniors being here tonight and leading to us being here tonight. We're here to reflect on what we've done and what we're about to accomplish. Behind all of what's been done and what lies ahead, family has been the pillar of support. I look back on the days that my parents pushed me to complete my homework. They pushed me to participate in sports. They pushed me to make new friends and pushed me to pursue college. They pushed me again and again. They pushed me to pursue my master's, and they push me still to this day. I stand before you tonight, the son of a teacher and a program analyst. I'm also the first male from my family to reach out and pursue my second graduation, and eventually my third. I didn't always enjoy being pushed, what teenager does. There's enough going on in their day, and now someone else seems like they're pushing them. But we don't always like what we need. Believe it or not, you are sitting next to someone that you need. Someone who has pushed you, someone who has gotten you here to this point tonight. Someone who will help you get to new places tomorrow and in the days to come. Everyone in this room has grown up over the last 4 years. Our seniors here tonight were just walking into Enjoy Frosh Fest, just seems like a few days ago. In 8 months, they are walking out with their diplomas. Just yesterday, our parents here tonight were holding these little bundles of mystery, wondering what they would become and looking at that blank palette and thinking, what will this hold? And in 8 months, you're going to be asked to let them go on to the next phase of their life. You're going to be asked to let go of something you deeply love, something you deeply care for. Let go of someone you've given that shove to, and let go of someone who shoved you back from time to time. It's hard to let that go, but that is why we have tonight. Tonight prepares us for that moment. It helps us. We reflect on all the great times that we've had and all the support we've offered each other and what is to come in the future. Tonight, there is beauty in letting go. Thank you for having me here tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to hand the presentation back to Mr. Gloucester now.
Okay, now we get to the main event, so to speak. Would the parents and students please rise? Please turn to the Parents' Creed in your program. First, we will have Renaissance President Abigail Lee and her parents, Dr. and Mrs. Lee, up to the podium. They will do the parent and student creed, and then Senior Class President Liz Hagmeyer and her parents will be up after that. I give you Abigail Lee and Dr. and Mrs. Lee.
Remember the word us.
Good evening, parents. Please read the Parents' Creed along with us. I believe in the sanctity of the family and the worth of each of its members. I believe in the obligation each of us has to others in the family. I believe that each of us shares in the joys of our individual achievements. I believe that each of us must accept responsibility for our own shortcomings. I believe that each of us has a responsibility to ensure that we are the best that we can be. I believe that as a parent, I must set the example for others to follow. I believe that we are all members of a greater family, and as such, have a responsibility to contribute to society and our fellow man for the good of all of us. That was great. Now our daughter Abby will lead your children in the Seniors' Creed.
Seniors, please read the Seniors' Creed along with me. I believe that my family will support me in all that I do. I believe that it is important for me to demonstrate my appreciation towards my family. I believe that my family will always be there for me in times of need. I believe in the worth and sanctity of myself and the importance of treating my body with respect. I believe in the importance of helping my fellow man. I believe that I have the capability to do anything I put my mind to doing. I believe in myself. In conclusion, Elizabeth will recite the pinning pledge with her parents. What do I say? Oh. You have to say that. Seniors.
Seniors, please read the pinning pledge along with us.
I accept this pin with pride. Wherever I go, I will remember the love, pride, and dignity with which it is given. I will continue to respect and honor my classmates and my community. Congratulations, parents and seniors. Now please exchange pins. Parents will wear the bronze pins, and seniors will wear the white pins.
Here.
Oh, you brought them?
Okay, if I could have your attention, please. Parents and seniors, remember the pledge that you gave to each other this evening. Remember it for the next 8 months when there will be trying times again, when they don't know what prom dress to wear, or it doesn't fit just right, or their homecoming outfit isn't as nice as it was before, or they get sunburned in Disney. Remember this pledge tonight, seniors, the graduates of the class of 2017. When your parents tell you no, you can't do something or can't have something, remember they do it because they love you, okay? It is the hardest thing a parent can ever do, is to tell a child no, even though we as parents know it's the right thing, and we see the look of disappointment, sadness, and anger on your face. We do it because we love you. Okay, remember that. And tonight, class of 2017, before you put your head on that pillow or go up to your room, take 30 seconds and just say 2 words to your parents. Thank you. Okay? Seniors, class of 2017, when graduation comes in June, wear these pins on your graduation gown. This is a pin that you pledged and exchanged with your parents. When you walk down into that stadium in June, wear that pin proudly. All right, once again, thank you to Mrs. McMichael and Ms. Mikowski and Renaissance for just putting on an absolutely fabulous show again and asking me to MC it. There are refreshments in the cafeteria, light refreshments for those of you that would like to attend. It's out the door and down the hall to the right, and then make a left. It's the building that has tables and cafeteria trays, in case you don't know where it is. Thank you, parents and seniors, to everyone that came here this evening for taking time out of your busy lives to join for this most impressive ceremony. On behalf of Renaissance and Mr. Spector and the faculty and staff and Mr. Webb and the District and Board of Education, thank you all and have a safe trip home this evening.